it ran into an issue because of some other version. So it automatically, oh, this was actually a nice demo, because it automatically was like, okay, this does not work. Let me try the newer latest version and find the latest version. So it found the latest version, it installed it. There you go. So cool. All right, so I'm very excited about this video and the tool I'm going to share with you. I'm so excited I won't waste any more of your time, and let's get started. So the cloud native landscape, it's ever evolving. So many tools keep coming out. And when you have a set of DevOps practices in your organizations established, because it's more about the culture as well. Now we're talking about like platform engineering and then the DevOps and all these things. It's also about the tools, like obviously we use the tools, but also about the culture. And an example for this can be you're using various tools, okay? You're working with your teammate and you're like, hey, Alex, some random name, I've just, done this or that. Can you please move this Jira ticket to somewhere else, okay? Or I just did this thing, can you update this cloud instance? Or can you scale up the number of replicas in this cluster to this much? Or you ask your friend or a colleague, do we need to deploy this object in Kubernetes? Do we need to scale up or down? Just day-to-day life of a person. Or if you're learning Kubernetes, you're learning cloud native or DevOps, there are so many things in place. So as you can see, two things. You're definitely communicating with a lot of people, and you are using a lot of platforms. Okay, so you're using a lot of tools, a lot of platforms, PagerDuty, Jira, whatever you want to call, right? Now, and also like monitoring tools, so like Prometheus, Grafana, and all sorts of things. So you get the point. You're using a lot of tools. So we're living in the age of AI, and a lot of people are creating projects and tools that uh, make sure that with this whole Chat GPT thing, you're trying to make the most out of it. So a lot of you know um, creator platforms out there, a lot of tools for DevOps and SRE out there. But in the end, it's nothing revolutionary in terms of what ChatGPT already offers. Okay, sure, there's a little bit of an abstraction, but in an ideal world, if I talk about like if I'm like talking about AI doing most of the work for me, like Jarvis from Iron Man. You see that movie? Iron Man is just like, hey Jarvis, can you book this appointment, move this from here to here, close the window, or whatever. So various platforms, and the AI takes care of it. So when we talk about Chat GPT for DevOps, I'm going to share a cool tool with you today called Cubia. So they're doing some pretty awesome things, and it's not just basic chat GPT DevOps just giving you query based answers of your text. That's fine, chat GPT can do that, but where it really shines is it can interact with various platforms. I am just super excited to dive into it and share with you how you can get started with it. Let's get started. So this is the platform, ChatGPT for DevOps. As you can see, essentially, when we talk about Cubia, then the developers, they gain access to a conversational self-serve portal, as I will show you in this demo. So you can see it's asking, hey Cubia, can you create a new S3 bucket using Terraform? And Cubia is going to be like, yep, I got you, don't worry, it's all good. So it's working with like all these platforms, and you can focus on innovation, leave all these mundane tasks in the hands of Cubia. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You can ask it, like it's giving in this here in the demo you can see which tickets are in backlog. So Kubia is sharing about this, and it's saying move this Jira ticket to in progress. It's going to be like, yeah, cool, it worked with Jira and automatically transitioned that. So who actually benefits from this before we get started? So ideally DevOps managers, SREs, platform engineering leads, this one is for you. Whether you're like knee deep in incident management or striving to streamline your workflows, Cubia is here to help, here to lend a helping hand. And if we talk about what exactly it is, think of it like ChatGPT for DevOps, as it says on the website. It's, as I mentioned already, conversational AI-powered internal developer platform that streamlines DevOps workflows. So it integrates seamlessly with dozens of popular engineering tools, as I mentioned already, and you can customize your organization's experience to all sorts of things, providing ultimate flexibility and convenience. And some case studies you can find on the website as well, how companies are using Cubia, how a fintech unicorn reduced their DevOps toil by 70%. Regarding how it works, you can check it out. This is what we'll see in the demo, so I won't go over this. Just install the Slack application, choose the platforms to integrate, and then you invite your users. You basically talk to Cubia in the Slack channel that you are. It's conversational AI, so it's conversational aware, and yeah, natural language responses, all sorts of things. Under the hood, if you're interested in checking it out, make sure you do that. Since it's an AI tool, you can check out the security page as well if you're concerned about that, and how they work, and how you can get started. You can check out the freemium plan as well, and you can check out the user-based license fee also, and the documentation and about the company and everything. Cool, not a problem. How to get started? Very easy. You click on sign up. When you click on sign up, you will get this documentation page. Ideally, you click on this link, which is add to Slack. Once you add it to Slack, you will get an email. You will get a page like this, and it says that Cubia has been installed in your Slack workplace. Please accept your invitation. So whatever email you use, you will get an email on that, and then you will be able to verify your email and then just launch the Slack channel. This is the Slack channel that I have launched. Here you can see Cubia is installed over here, and I verified it, so it's all good. And that's literally what I did. Now this is the web-based UI that you can also check out, and welcome to Cubia. I'm gonna take a quick tour. Start, deploy actions runner. I'm gonna run it on actions runner. This is where the magic happens. It executes your actions on your infrastructure. Okay, we're going to work with Kubernetes. I'm going to call this demo, continue. Kubernetes helm. So I'll install a Kubernetes cluster on Civo. I'll create a Kubernetes cluster on Civo and install Cubia on that. Okay, I am going to go to Kubernetes and create a new cluster. I'm going to call it Cubia demo, and default, let's use Cilium, and marketplace, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Create cluster. Cool. That's going to take like on an average less than 90 seconds, and you can see these are spinning up, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so I see my cluster is running. All good. Nice. I'm just going to copy this kubectl command, paste it. All good creating, and then I can just keep an eye on my deployment as well. Running. Looks good. Cool. And that looks good. Done. Deploy connections. Your runner is ready. Now unlock its full potential by deploying connections to automate the tasks effectively. And close. Now we can deploy connections. I can check out GitHub, Jira, Notion, Confluence. I'm going to skip to platform. Here you can see your agents, your integration, your local runners, and here you can see demo tunnel, healthy, the one I just added. You can refresh it, and I can deploy connections on it, check out the health checks. This is just basically how you can see some events, and you can also share your secret tokens like API tokens and API keys and tokens and all sorts of things. Over here, you can create a new secret and give it a value. You can create users and groups as well and give them permissions like admin permission or whatever. You can invite users and send them using an email, and you can also suggest features and stuff. But this is what the dashboard looks like. This is what the agents look like. Now what are agents? Agents are, as you can see, it says over here, user-friendly customized AI assistants that can handle various organizational tasks. So you can see you can create your first agent. You will get this button and you can set up your agent. And this is something we'll do will do shortly as well. Cool. So after that, you can add in your connections, and this is how you will integrate Cubia with your engineering platforms, just like we saw Jira and Kubernetes or custom environments. And that's it. Cool. Okay, so if you check in the documentation, always, the documentation, by the way, shout out to them, it's pretty amazing. So if you talk about an agent, it's a containerized environment with a set of custom tools. Okay, and then you can add in your connections as well. You can check out the architecture and everything like regarding how that works. But let me just go to Slack, and it says create your first agent. Not a problem. I will do that. Cool. Where would you like to host it? Do I want to do self-host, or let me just check the documents. Agents, deployment options, Kubernetes hosted, custom agents, or SaaS. Let's go with hosted on Cubia. Okay, not a problem. And choose the best agent for your use case. They have two. That's true because it also is in my dashboard, like 2 agents over here. But I can also create a new agent and give it all the configurations and everything. For now, I will select the cloud architect. Says equipped with a powerful OS and essential tool for in GitHub, robust cloud native solutions, ideal for infrastructure automation and DevOps use cases. Okay, let's see. Let's select Cloud Crafter. Your agent is now ready to use. Close this model to start using your agent. Done. Now your agent is ready to use. Click the button below to start the agent. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Interact with this agent by replying on this thread. Okay. Container created on Cubia Cloud. Please wait while the container starts. It's really nice that it's also giving me live updates. Nice. This is done. Okay. So I can use the /agent command as well. Nice. Request access, I can create another agent, but I'm going to talk to this Cloud Crafter agent. Okay. Sound good. So maybe I can say find Terraform providers. Changing the reaction as well. It's nice. Its brain probably means that it's thinking. Sure, I can help with that. I will execute a command to list all the Terraform providers installed on your system. Currently, it says that there are none. Would you like me to create a basic Terraform configuration file in your current directory and then list the providers? Sure. Nice. So you can see it's conversational aware. It's very cool. Nice. Hope you can see that. Done. Yeah. Looks good. Cool. All right. That looks good. So a bunch of things you can do with it. Very nice. Very, very interesting. Sorry, I'm really, I don't know if you can see the smile on my face. No, it's very cool. So happy to see, people making cool projects. So good. So nice. Okay, let's play around with it a little bit more. I'm going to check the Civo cluster and deploy a connection. Choose an integration for the setup. I'm going to let's do GitHub. Let's do Jira. That is done. Start configuration. Start with creating your API key for secure. Authorize with Jira. Okay, successfully linked to Jira. Organization can now also authorize via Slack. Cool. Close. Refresh. Health check. Healthy. Everything looks good. And cool. Okay, now let me do one thing. I'll create another agent. Your agent, your choice, hosted on Kubernetes. I'm going to do self-hosted. Okay, it says deploy a local runner, but I already have a local runner on Kubernetes. So we have that. Self-hosted. Let me do that. Agent name, runner, the demo one that I have for Civo Cloud. And I'm going to give it a name. So I'll just say Civo agent. And this all looks good. All looks good. This is all fine. Who will be able to access? All good. All good. All good. Create. It's going to verify it. So what I'm going to do now is I have my local runner in the Civo Kubernetes cluster, and I created an agent with that. I'm just going to start this agent. Agent Civo agent. I'm going to go in the thread. Container created. And it's going to start it, and then we'll be good to go. I'm also going to move my image right here, so you're able to see all the commands that are run on the right hand side. So excited. So now basically I can play with my Civo cluster using QBR, or QBR can play with my Civo cluster. It's going to be very exciting. All right, that looks good. I'm just going to ask it, give me the current Kubernetes context. Let's see what it says. Okay, so here we can see it's giving me the answer. It's by running a kubectl command. So if you want to run a kubectl command via QBR, you have to make sure that it has a, within, you can run it within agents. That is to have a self-hosted agent on Kubernetes. Okay, so that's what we do over here, and we can do a bunch of things, with Kubernetes now. And if you go to your dashboard, you can see 2 active sessions. Like I see my Civo agent over here. If you go to your agents, my agent, Civo agent, you can delete it, you can edit it, you can do all sorts of things. But yeah, it's basically about it. Okay, your hosted agents and your own agent, Civo agent, I can edit this and do all sorts of things. All right, cool. So next thing I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to say, please create a Kubernetes Nginx Kubernetes. Let's start with something simple. Nginx Kubernetes deployment with the latest Nginx image, and deploy it in a new namespace called Iron Man or something. Okay, let's do that. So it's gonna take that information and it's gonna create a new Kubernetes deployment for me. So it's giving you steps as well, the plan. First, it's going to create a namespace and then going to create a deployment with the latest Nginx image. And it's giving you a real life update as well. Namespace has been created. I can just check. kubectl get namespaces Iron Man. See? Created. So cool. Nice. Done. kubectl get deployments in namespace Iron Man Nginx. Nice. Very cool. Okay, cool. Let's just do what else can you do? I don't know. Let's just ask it. Bunch of stuff. Kubernetes, create or manage your Kubernetes resources. You can update the Jira tickets. I can create and update GitHub issues, all sorts of things. Okay, let me do that. Let me then add GitHub. Let's do that. Okay, integrations, GitHub integration. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, you can ask it, show me all the pods in all name spaces. See, pretty cool. It's giving me all the pods and everything. Here are all the name in the namespace. Cubia, there are these pods. It's giving me the state and everything. Very cool stuff. Nice. And a bunch more stuff that you can do. You know, this is just the surface of what we're doing over here. But when you connect it with more tools like Jira, and you can ask it to like close GitHub issues for you and do all sorts of things. Okay, cool. Is there a Terraform provider installed on the current Kubernetes cluster? Go to Kubernetes. I go to my demo. It appears that no Terraform provider is installed. The command did not return any Terraforms in the current space. Okay, so I can ask it. I can say install the Terraform provider Civo. Because you can see there's this one over here, the Terraform registry, Civo. See, Terraform provider Civo. There you go. It's version and everything. Let's see if there was an error. Let's try to get the latest version. To remove the latest version constraint. And now it's going to install again. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, done. Successfully installed with Terraform 1.0.39. See? 1.0.39. It ran into an issue because of some other version, so it automatically, oh, this was actually a nice demo because it automatically was like, okay, this does not work. Let me try the newer latest version and find the latest version. So it found the latest version, it installed it. There you go. So cool. So happy. Nice. Wow. Okay. I'm going to install a Prometheus operator from the CO marketplace, and we can, then play around with it over here. It's really cool. That was nice. It automatically fixed the issues as well. Very cool. Okay, because if you're doing it on your own, deploying cloud resources with Terraform, you have so many steps. You install Terraform, then you write the configuration, which is the .tf files, then you initialize it with Terraform init, then you review and plan with Terraform plan, and you apply the changes then with Terraform apply, and then you validate and then you test. And with this, I can just ask it to, do everything for me, and it just takes care of most of the things. Cool. Another thing you can see is I have connected my GitHub repository. So I asked it for my most popular repository. It gave me the Campus Experts alumni but you can also ask it to like, okay, create this issue, like end this issue, or when you merge this file, make sure this issue is closed. The possibilities are endless. Okay, so overall, things pretty cool. I would say that I've just scratched the surface, played around with my Kubernetes cluster, some providers, installing applications, much more that you can do. You can check out the use cases with Kubernetes. You can create deployments, help, ask the help if you're running into any errors or anything. For Terraform as well, you can check out all these other things. CI/CD, you can trigger GitHub action workflows and report on repositories that don't have any README files, so you can see a bunch of stuff that you can do with it. Webhooks, you can create event, you can have create like specific triggers that run time to time. You can listen to Kubernetes events as well, as you can check it out over here. A bunch of things you can do, and GitHub events and all sorts of things. You can also have what do you call it, the alerts as well. Like if something happens, you can send an alert in Slack. The web interface, we already looked at it. Local runners, we had a go through that as well. Built-in connectors, we already saw. Agents, we already saw, but there's like a bunch of stuff that you can do with agents. Task scheduling, this is the one that I was talking about. You can schedule tasks that it's going to run at specific time and stuff. But yeah, I think really amazing stuff. I'm very happy, especially that Terraform example was really nice. But I think outside the box. Sky is the limit in this scenario. I'd encourage you to check out the links in the description below. And if you like this, then make sure you give them a shout out on socials. You can check out the Qubia.ai platform, but yeah, you can go to Twitter and LinkedIn and GitHub. I'd recommend following the organization. You can check that out and see what open source projects they are working on, but also follow them on LinkedIn and Twitter. They're doing some very nice things, and I'm just really excited to see what happens in the future. But yeah, very happy to see this and integrate various applications, and in the future the project is only going to evolve much more. If there's any specific use case you want me to create a video on, let me know in the comment section below. But I think the documentations do you the justice, and you have plenty of options to work with. So yeah, if you're an SRE, DevOps engineer, as some people like to mention that, but yeah, if you're a DevOps professional, maybe that's the right term, SRE, developer, highly recommend checking it out. Platform engineer as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.